Right?
The town.
It was a diamondback snake in Diamondback Town?
Yeah.
Near Palm Springs? You were working out there?
No, it wasn't near Palm Springs. It was up in the valley. It was my wife's cousin's house.
Steve?
No. I forget his name. One of her other cousins. I didn't know very well.
The Hammonds?
Yeah. I was out there by myself. It was the only house getting built. And I reached under the lumber. I reached to pick down some lumber up off the stack, and Diamondback got me in the ankle. Was laying under there. He had 13. I killed him. He had 13 rattles on him. Big snake. Anyway, I pulled out my knife, which was rusty as hell. I use it for everything. And I started cutting at the, hurt like hell.
Like they take it 2X's so you could suck the venom out?
Yeah, I cut one side, and I said, fuck that hurt. Let me go ahead and suck this side before I cut the other. And I realized I couldn't get my ankle to my mouth.
Right.
I just couldn't.
Wasn't that limber no more, was you?
Yeah. Threw the snake in the back of the truck.
Couldn't find a buddy? You were out there alone?
Yeah. Threw the snake and my saws in the back of the truck. Drove into town, was headed towards a hospital, or looking for the hospital, and I saw a sign that said general practitioner, doctor, or something. So I stopped there and I went in, and the nurse was sitting behind the glass there in the reception room. And I told her,
You didn't talk about how you killed the snake. You hit it with your hammer or something?
Yeah.
Your 34-ounce framing hammer?
Yeah, pretty much the kind of hammer you saw.
After you jerked him off your leg? After he done shot you full of venom?
I didn't have to jerk him off my leg. It was under the, curled up under there.
They get you quick.
Anyway, the nurse was saying, you know, what are you doing here, and blah, 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 and who recommended you, and blah, blah, and how you gonna pay, and all this crap. And while she was doing that, the doctor opened the door and was letting the patient out and talking to her. And he heard what was going on, and she said, well, how do you know it was a poisonous snake? And I says, it's a diamondback rattlesnake. It's in the back of my truck. He says, come on in. And I went in, and he said, yeah, there's nothing I can do for you. He gave me a tetanus shot. Told me I needed to get a ride home. Well, the only ride home was me.
Was his leg on fire at this point, swelling up?
No, it felt like I was getting burned with acid. Felt like acid burn. He cleaned it, put some stuff on it, and I went home. Gloria was visiting her sister at the time, so there was nobody home but me. And I just went to bed.
So you would just work itself out? It wasn't deadly?
It can kill you. I was a pretty big guy, so I don't know. It takes a lot of venom to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No anti-venom, no other way to treat you, huh?
He gave me a tetanus shot.
Just because you cut yourself with a dirty knife?
Probably more so than anything.
And
I was going to make a hat band out of that rattlesnake.
I think it was on a hat for a while or something.
No, I kept it around a long time. I don't know what happened to it.
It was nailed to a board.
Yeah.
I seen it at Birmingham last time I remember seeing it in the laundry room.
Yeah.
It might be around somewhere.
He's about 5 foot.
Yeah.
This big snake.
I mix that story up. There's something you got to remember. Something about either you got real sick right before y'all were supposed to get married or something, or had a fever. Like something happened.
That was a completely different thing. The night before my wedding, I didn't feel good. The guys took me over to the doctor, and I was running a temperature of 102, 103, real high temperature. And the wedding was the next morning at 11. And he says, you ain't getting married tomorrow. And I said, yeah, I am. I said, people come from out of town for this wedding, you know. And he said, well, I shouldn't do this. And he gave me a couple of shots. He says, you'll be good for about 20 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Methamphetamine or
I don't
something.
know what he shot me with.
Black Beauty, crushed up.
Yeah.
No idea what he shot me with. Two shots.
That'd be some kind of amphetamine if it lasted that long.
He said, I probably shouldn't do this.
Hold you up like you're a rock star, like you Elvis going on tour.
I don't know what he did.
Mm.
I got through the wedding, and we got in our room, and I just was out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just out, done.
After the wedding.
Yeah.
Mm.
Honeymoon night. I was done.
All right.
Yep.